Status report on New Republic operations by Fleet Commander Shaq of the Liberation. This message is meant for command staff eyes only. With the surrender of Mandalore, it was quick work getting the Mandalorian moons to surrender shortly after. Concord Dawn is now firmly under our control. One of the last Imperial-controlled core worlds, Chandrilla, has been sieged. The only remaining defending forces were basically brainwashed troops told lies about the heroic actions of the Empire, and how the Moffs were, and I quote, on their way to show these rebel scum who runs this galaxy. In reality, the local governor was just trying to save his own skin. During the battle, we found him trying to escape the system aboard an old YT transport, while his men and women under his command died in a useless battle as little more than a distraction for his escape. The Liberation, leading the Rim Fleet, has begun Operation Silence the Hapes. Its goal is, as it sounds, stop the Hapes from continuing the radar supply lines and basically stop their constant aggressive behavior to the local worlds around them. Nothing shows weakness to the galaxy, like a rampaging small empire constantly attacking our allies. This is a job for the New Republic and its democracy. Mutual defense is one of the primary goals of the Republic. Each time we arrived at the Hapes worlds, they ran. Till we reached the capital, the battle was swift and the ground invasion short. With this distraction about over, it's time we finished off the Empire and focused all the New Republic's efforts on spearheading towards Fondor. This is Commander Shaq, out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here. Welcome back to Empire War Forces of Corruption, the Awakening of the Rebellion mod. Weirdly enough, we have actually gone back in time a bit with our version. So finally, my version has updated. There is an updated version of Awakening of the Rebellion, 2.7.1. It is out. It's got a lot of bug fixes and whatnot. I have not played it yet, but my copy hadn't updated, and I thought, oh, okay, well, we'll finish the campaign and then I'll update. Well, it finally randomly decided to update. So I've actually had to revert back to an old version. So we're playing with that old alpha version from before the release. Now, we've only got a couple of major goals here before the end. We are going to take over Fondor, Thyfera. Let's turn on all the things. So we can get all the details. We're gonna take over the capital ship production yards. So Fondor, Thyfera, most of the intersections most likely because they're just fleet flights. We can kind of just blast through them, I think, with the main fleet. And we want to take Sullust as the last stronghold of the Empire's influence in the galaxy is right there. They do have a couple of planets way back here. Nothing too crazy, something that I should probably send a fleet over just to put blockade there. Last time on Rebel Ball Z, we managed to take Mandalore, knock out all the Mandalorian planets around it. We took Concord Dawn, the moon, and we did the most satisfying thing we have ever done in this game, which is kick the crap out of the Hapes, because they were giving us trouble for days in this campaign, constantly backdooring us and attacking us from the back line and taking over things they shouldn't have and frustrating the ever-living hell out of me, so I had to deploy a fleet back here. So finally, they're about knocked out. Let's go ahead, unpause and get started. Now our capital ship production facilities, ooh, we're a little broke, actually. What's the bonus on this planet? Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave this, whoops, we're gonna leave this blockaded. We're gonna leave a ship in orbit. We'll leave one of our A-Wing squadrons here for now. Sure. Speaking of A-Wing squadrons, we should be building more fighters.
Construction complete.
Yeah, just give me more X-Wings. More X-Wings, more general space superiority fighters. Get this Y-Wing group over here. We did manage to lose what? Incoming fleet to Manan. We have a defense fleet there. Let's go ahead and get a space station there. And let's take the fleet over to the Roche asteroid. Hello, ground forces of the Black Sun. How are you? Fantastic. Let's auto-resolve that. They lost 7 Merc squads. That's probably better than we could have gotten if we actually fought it, because they would have hyperspaced out most of the time. This battle's actually gone... This campaign has gone actually really well for us. Yeah, this makes me nervous. Having Bill Bringy and Morales, I know we've already cleared the stations that were back there, but we didn't blockade them. And now I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about that. I'm a little nervous. Let's order up. The Force
is my ally.
One of our Jedi have just finished. Let's pick up, let's get a Corellian, let's get a couple of Corellian frigates and support vessels. We're gonna build a small Corellian battle group, and I think we may send them up there with a little bit of Corvette and X-Wing support to push forward. Rest of the fleet, go for the damn Roche asteroid belt. We got a mission here. Ooh, who's in the lead?
Gunboat here, sir.
Let's send a Nebulon B in so they can get a free X-Wing squadron as they arrive. We can use that as a scout group. Alden, thank you for those 100 bits, by the way. Testing the notifications. Oh, man.
Squadron reporting.
I've decided we'll
Tactical
keep the
battle
notifications on, but we'll
imminent.
keep them small and in the corner and try to lower the volume. So, still trying to get a balance on that. The last episode of X4 that I put out, which was actually this morning, no, it was the one before this, had a whole bunch of pop-ups, and I felt really bad about it. So we're gonna try to clear that out. Launch fighters and prepare for combat. Hopefully we don't have any bugs in this because we're playing that older version.
Frigate
All right,
en
the fleet has
route.
arrived.
Keep your eyes open for those fighters.
I would assume they wouldn't have much in the way of orbital defenses. That's more of a Black Sun thing. I don't know if they get the plasma burst satellites.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's get aggressive. Let's bring in an MC-60 for the sensor range
Reinforcements
at like
cancelled.
maximum hyperspace distance. It's still not very far. All right, you guys just move up. Keep moving forward.
Watch for enemy fighters.
We'll bring in the lib. We'll bring in the liberation. We'll bring in the redemption, the ISD redemption.
Frigate responding.
I need all of you. I know you're launching fighters. Keep moving forward. Wham07, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. For 2 months in a row, appreciate it. If you guys don't know, I do stream this over on Twitch 2 times a week in the morning, or pretty early in the morning, unless something else is going on.
Coming around.
Coming around. We've been playing a lot of X4. I'm loving that game so far. It's pretty good.
Squadron reporting.
It's pretty good. Oh, look at that zoom in. The model on the X-Wings is surprisingly high detail for how little you actually see of them unless you go into spectator cam.
Weapons charged.
Cinematic cam as it is.
Right away.
Getting a reading.
All right, moving forward. I think we can start coming out of hyperspace back here. Let's bring in one of the Dauntless.
Affirmative.
It brings us to the edge of the firing
Got
area.
them on the run.
Oh, they're running.
Order confirmed.
Let's see if we can stop them. Coming out of hyperspace with our ISD
Enemy forces
now. We have them on
Cruiser
scope.
standing by.
Took a lot of fighters.
All craft attack.
Hopefully they're mostly free fighters, because I don't even know where the Hapes would go. They wouldn't have any planets left. Boom. Oh no. Oh no. They're gonna retreat to a planet they own, even if it's orbited. Ah, crap. That means it's gonna be one of those groups that I have, like an A-wing sitting on top of.
System
Stupid, isn't
conquered.
it? Like Typhon or something.
Beginning
Get you a space
construction.
station. Da-na-na-na. No, I guess not. All right, cool.
Construction
That works for
complete.
me. So we need to pick our next destination. I kind of want to go kick the crap out of Toydaria. That way we can swing in with both of our fleets and knock out some of the fighters that... Yeah, knock out some of the fighters that Intersection 5 is kind of sitting on. Let's go ahead and move in from both angles. So
Squadron reporting.
let's grab the main fleet. You're going for Toydaria to clear it out. The Manan fleet's going to go after Intersection 4. And we're going to start just going in hard. Let's also buy some ships real quick.
Tactical battle imminent.
Let's get... In our issues we're running into, we need
Vehicle in production.
anti-fighter support. The Black Sun are using a lot of fighters. And you've already got your fleet kind of building, so... Is this it? It's just ground forces? Auto-resolve that then. Level 1
System
space station and a
control
Merc
achieved.
squad has been taken out. Typhon. Oh, I was right. I was right. They retreated back to a place that they owned, which was Typhon. That's going to get really, really old, isn't it? Yeah, and I can't fight that off because I've only got one A-wing there. We may have our first mission.
Beginning
I'm going to
construction.
put stations around it so they can't expand anywhere. Yeah, we may have our first mission for our... How many ships have you built so far? Not enough. Auto-resolve. We got to get some more ships over there. Terraphon. Did I say Typhon? Terraphon needs to be taken back. Maybe even actually taken. Well, we'll let the Curlian battle group build up. Our other fleet is en route now. This is our anti-fighter fleet, isn't it?
Squadron reporting.
Yeah, this is the one with
Construction
7
complete.
anti-missile ships and everything. So why don't we give you
Corruption
guys
has been removed.
a fleet commander?
Tactical battle
We're gonna go ahead.
imminent.
No, we're not, because we're gonna fight the fight over Toydaria. They got plasma burst satellites, but they've only got ground forces in orbit. It's nothing too crazy. What's the level of space station? It's a level 3 space station. We'll begin this fight. I don't trust auto-resolve with that fight, so let's get into it. I don't trust auto-resolve to, like, kill the Liberation or something. So, no. Start moving forward.
Nebulon
We
being
don't want
rigged
them to
here.
run, we
Frigate
want to wipe
moving
them out.
Can you see them from where you are?
Can you see them where you are? No, not yet. We're scouting out. Actually, go into
by.
cruise mode
Increase to full
and
throttle.
haul ass. And they're off.
We're going in.
Dun, 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 dun. The bear skills, thank you for Twitch Prime sub, appreciate it. We're gonna get sensor data and come out of hyperspace relatively close. Oh, actually, no we are not, because that
Weapons online.
plasma burst satellites are gonna
Choose
wreck
your
us. So
reinforcements.
let's bring in a couple of
Coordinates
quasars
received.
and get our
Weapons
fighters up
charged.
here and see if we can take out those plasma bursts before we get too close. I don't know if this is enough firepower, but we're gonna hold them back.
Frequency open.
Hold position and launch all fighters. Come on, there's supposed to be at least 4 of you B-Wings.
B-Wing
We're
squadron
getting all the
reporting.
bombs we can get at this
B-Wing
point.
squadron reporting.
All right, cruise mode for B-Wings. Go ahead and move in. A-Wings, clear us a path. As soon as we have eyes on, we'll come out of hyperspace like point blank, I think, and destroy the 2 plasma bursts.
We've located the enemy.
What do we got? Just a fighter squadron?
Ready for orders.
No.
Plotting course.
There's 1 plasma burst located. Let's go find the other one now.
Order received.
Order has been given.
Reporting in.
Dip, duck, dive, dodge. Oh, one of you got nailed.
Proceeding. Squadron, move out.
What the heck?
A-Wing.
Oh, break. You guys are going through like the worst of it.
Enemy fighters are equal.
Wow, you just deleted him. I guess we're fighting this. Like, not really a lot of choice here. We gotta fight it.
Weapons on.
Come on, boys. You need 1 more torpedo to take out that last transport.
Starting our attack run.
Starting an attack run. Oh, while they're mopping that
The
up,
enemy.
Right
let's
away.
try to find that other
Moving out.
plasma burst satellite. There's one here.
Heading out.
Sensors are kind of shit on me.
Fall
now.
I'm on this one.
It's not there.
Let's move out.
It's gotta be over
Let's
here.
go.
There should be 2 of them, right?
He won't be around.
I mean, there's one gnarly way of doing it, which is we could just try
Squadron
to...
advance.
All right, let's do our attack
Weapons
run.
ready.
Target's
Setting
We've actually
course.
managed to lead, it looks like, most of their fighters away.
Order acknowledged.
I need to break off.
Calling for me, sir.
Get out of there, Scout. There's only 1 X-Wing left.
Keep going.
Ouch. Oh, no.
This way.
We've got enemy movement. Yeah, that's actually kind of shit. I don't have a lot that can do a lot against you. All right.
Advancing.
Ships coming in. Liberation coming in to give you some backup. Launching all fighters as soon as the carrier
We're vectoring in on that
arrives.
new location.
A-Wings,
Reinforcements
A-Wings,
en route.
A-Wings. What are you? Battle cruiser. Not really what I was going for.
Reinforcements
Weapons ready.
en route.
All right, come on. Come on, B-Wings. Go, 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 go.
Roger. We're
Engage.
starting our attack run. I've been hit.
Dun, 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 dun,
Roger
dun.
that.
The Liberation arrives and just starts laying into them. What happens if we
Launch all
overload
fighters
our
prepare for
weapons
combat.
against them?
Stay in attack
I
formation.
don't know if
Ready for
overload
action.
actually does anything. How we doing back here?
Roger. Closing on enemy.
First torpedoes have just been launched.
Ready for duty.
Jamming
Go ahead and
sensors.
jam their missiles. It does look like we managed to take out the fighters that are over here. Not bad. So far, so good.
Roger that.
Get out of there,
Over
man.
there.
You survived all of that, and you're not going to get got by
We're
1
going
squadron.
in. Ready. Enemy
All right, V-Wings, go. Make me proud. How goes the fight over here? I'm basically relying on you guys to do a lot of work. Oh, I can't pop another one, and you're the last A-Wing squadron? Oh, there's still a... There must be another plasma burst on this side. If they survive this,
Enemy fighters.
by some miracle, they managed to complete this mission. Man, V-Wings are amazing. Come on, boys. A little bit more damage. A little bit more damage. Just need a couple of torpedoes. Doesn't anybody have any missiles left? Shit, I'm gonna have to dispatch backup. I didn't think we'd need to, but
Roger that. Watch him.
Form
He's
up.
coming
let's go.
around. I'm hit.
Group it up.
Gas foils in attack.
Group it up. Nope, they're not gonna do it.
Torn apart. They've got us targeted.
Come on, boys. One torpedo left.
Squad, I need help.
Are you guys formed up?
Spot. Shoot him down. Shoot him down. Can anyone else see him? Where are you?
That radio chatter is really disturbing.
Copy. Form up.
Form up. All fighters. We have located the enemy defenses. Maybe they only made one cannon? Maybe, but that's really weird for them. They're normally pretty
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
prettied out with making a
Copy.
shit
I
ton of those
copy.
cannons.
Copy. I copy.
Ready, sir.
Y-wing standing by.
Organizing the group here. I want you guys over into the fight first, because I actually want to clear out the enemy fighters,
Reporting.
and you're perfect for this.
Squadron.
Let's swing in far right first, since we're so far ahead from the rest of the fleet.
This is
All right.
Liberation here.
We're going in.
Reporting. Right away.
The Republic needs us in about
sir.
1,000 other
Heading
places right now. We can't be wasting time fighting these defenses. So, there we go.
Yes,
We have
Commander.
twin plasma burst satellites.
Ready. Heading
They
out.
have been located.
Your orders?
I'm dispatching the
Starting my
Y-Wings
run.
to engage. Actually, I'm dispatching the
I
Y-Wings
should
to
be there
engage
any
the
moment now.
already damaged one. We're going to dispatch the B-Wings.
Yes, sir. Imperial
Make me
spy.
proud, B-Wings. Go bomb their faces.
A-Wing squadron reporting.
Break it, engage.
Closing on enemy.
Clear out the enemy fighters.
Bombers at the ready.
A-Wing here.
Bombers coming in now.
Bombers reporting in. Changing
You
course
have your
to
orders.
intercept.
Should only be a couple of torpedoes for you. Break through the shields. Right?
Weapons armed.
B-Wings are about to arrive. At least half of them are. The rest of them are on their way. I believe we are in a
Yes,
position
sir.
now where we can start cruising
Orders
forward.
confirmed.
Bombs are away. Excellent. All right, all Y-Wings. Not you. You guys are engaging the enemy fighters. Go, go, go. All right, anybody who's got a missile, engage the other one. The fleet is starting to arrive, so we do want to kill this thing quickly. Looks like we do want to dispatch some of our
Speed ahead.
cover. I love how fast these aliens are. The boost ability is so nice. Like, oh, hey, I need you over here covering fire the, turn it off right now. Covering the bombers are getting work done.
Weapons ready. Roger.
Break you up.
Locking on.
Scratch that. Go ahead and engage. You're looking all right. Rest of the fleet should be
We're ready
arriving
to serve.
shortly.
Navigating through.
Choose your
And
reinforcements.
I think we're ready now. Let's bring in the big guns. That thing should
Heading
be
to
just about dead. And there is
Moving out.
the redemption. Had it since like episode
Cancel.
10. Can I not? Yeah, I can. It's gonna be way out there. All right, see, that one I don't
I got
mind.
him.
The Barracuda actually looks pretty cool. I know I've been talking a lot of crap recently about the,
Star Destroyer standing
let's go ahead and begin the bombardment.
Ready. I'm in range.
Shield generator is your objective. Except for you guys, continue to clear out the enemy fighters.
Ready for duty. Roger that.
Hold on.
Navigating.
X-Wings, move in and engage.
Target confirmed. Try not to let one on your tail.
Bombs are away, shields are down. That'll be easy work
Star
for the
Destroyer
big
reporting
guns.
in.
Your order has been given.
We'll take another hit.
Rest of you, target supporting vessels.
Awaiting order.
They do have a ton of fighters. All right, B-Wings, go ahead and take out their hangar bay so they stop launching enemy fighters. That way when we get kills, they stay dead. We can turn that off. Rest of the
Yes,
supporting
sir.
fleet is
We're
still
back
very
on
slowly
the
cruising
location.
forward. We'll get the V-Wings up here because we need more fighter cover. Oh, that tractor beam. Hey, how's it doing?
Yes, come on.
How you doing? Not well, I can tell. Boost your power weapons. And start coming back. That way we don't lose a random ship.
Awaiting orders.
How we doing? Well, you're about destroyed. Because, you know, Star Destroyer.
Got them on the run.
Beautiful.
Moving to coordinates.
That's the last one. It's just fighters left. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. Another squadron down. Damn, they still got some squadrons. They still got... Ah, there's just so many of the Black Sun. So many fighters. We lost one A-Wing squadron, managed to take out the majority of their force, including the transports
System
that were in
control
orbit.
achieved.
Toydaria is a weird planet in this
Building
version of the game. I
started.
don't know if this is updated or fixed in 2.7.1, but you can just take Toydaria over by taking over the orbit of it. Or maybe there's a lore reason for that that I'm unaware of. I don't actually know. So, how goes our build-up? You are still going, Corellia. Is it just me, or do the Corellian ships build really, really slowly? Feels like they do. Time to continue to move forward. We have the largest enemy fleet outside of Alziri sitting over intersection 5. We can cut them off, and we can bring our main fleet in, and that's exactly what I think we're going to do. Pushing for Fondor. Pushing to win the day. We may even bring some ground forces up to take Malhada.
Squadron reporting.
All right, who's in the lead at intersection 4
Star
right now?
Destroyer reporting in.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
If it serves the greater
Go ahead and move in. Who's in the lead here? The Nebula
Construction
B.
complete.
Going
We're
for the
moving
intersection.
out.
Here we go.
Tactical battle imminent.
You know what? Auto-resolve it. If it's just a space station, auto-resolve it. That's not too bad. If we can cut through from the intersection to Falleen, we can boom, 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 all of the intersections and take them all. End up on the other side of the planet. Hell, almost Iridu and Celeste. We can get over there. That'd be nice. I would not complain if we can get that far in. We are going to have to move ground forces, though. That means we need another fleet. We need another fleet. We need to build up a group that can take Alderaan so we can head over to Typhon to make sure they can't build up anymore. A lot of little cleanup details that need to go on at the moment. But here goes. Big battle for intersection 5.
Tactical battle imminent.
This is actually the worst fleet to be doing this with because they have a couple of quasars, but they don't have the anti-fighter corvettes. So we may not stick around here for too long. Calling this episode Assault All the Things, indeed. All right. I'm a little
Frigate
concerned that they're going to
responding.
run.
Choose your reinforcements.
I think we're going to form up the biggest fighter fleet that we can here. So that means Redemption,
Move out.
There they are.
launching fighters with Redemption. We'll bring in a couple of
Reinforcements
squadrons
en
here.
route.
We'll bring in a couple of
Moving to
quasars and fly
destination.
them in the long way. And we'll bring in a Liberation. I believe was the
Reinforcements
Barracuda's got some
canceled.
fighter squadrons too, doesn't it? I think it does.
Form up. Order acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Hunt them.
Copy. Attack!
Try finding us now.
Try to take them on. Get them in their damn turrets. The Liberation.
Liberation's on route.
B-Wing here.
All right, B-Wings break. A-Wings break. Click on your engines and go. We want to take them down
Roger that.
quickly. Y-Wings.
Y-wing
There's
here.
more Y-Wings than that, isn't it?
Form up.
Okay, we're moving
Flight
on.
systems engaged.
Plotting course.
Let's give them a hand.
It's as good as gone.
Rendezvous at mark 6.1.
I copy. En
Go and
route.
give him a hand.
Reporting. Lasers linked and ready.
Break, break, break.
Fire!
We're hunting enemy fighters.
Switch pattern.
Those concussion missiles.
Around for another pass? Copy.
Alpha to strike out the entire
Right
squad
away.
in seconds.
Open fire!
You've got enough A-Wings.
Try not to let one on your tail. Rendezvous at mark 6.1. 3 to 4.
Nice.
Stay in attack
A few more
formation.
fighters we don't have to
Moving
deal
out.
with.
Heading out.
We know they have a lot more than that, though. They've got, what,
Awaiting
50
orders.
something?
V-Wing here.
All right, V-Wing here.
V-Wing squadron. Advancing.
Come on up.
Copy.
Y-Wings, you guys were group 3. Looks
I
like there's a
copy.
couple more that managed to launch.
On
Let's
my
start
way.
moving you up as
Responding.
well. We got to hunt the last of those fighters down. What is this? Oh, not capturable. Doesn't do anything.
Yes, sir.
One big group with you.
All out.
Let's go up. Just bomb Nalhutta from orbit. No one will care. Really? Really try on. I mean, it is Nalhutta. I'll give you that.
Yes, Commander.
I was hoping to catch another large squadron.
Let's go.
A couple of squadrons out here. Don't tell me they're all just sitting on the
Keep
space
going.
station.
This way.
Copy.
I don't know if we confirmed if they've got plasma burst satellites or
Over
not.
there. Squadron, advance.
Well, we've located the enemy.
Heading course. Heading
We're gonna
out.
need more ships up
Reporting.
there
Proceeding to coordinates.
because we've got to break that station. Let's go for the hangar bay first for them.
Yes, sir.
Roger.
Rest of the squadrons. Let's do this right.
Yes,
Hangar
sir.
bay.
Order received.
Engage.
Ready for duty.
Engage.
Yes, Commander. Torpedoes armed.
Engage the hangar bay.
Roger that.
The order's been given.
Ready.
Clear out the squadrons. Clear out the squadrons.
Jamming sensor.
Jam quick. Jam quick.
Ready for duty.
All right, B-wings, come on in.
Lasers locked and ready.
Torpedoes are away. That should be enough to take out the hangar in one good run. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, break this way. Break this way.
Right away.
Where are those V-wing back
Moving out.
up?
I'll try and draw their fire.
Do
Take
shield
down
generator
those
next.
shields.
Probably not a terrible idea. Go ahead and pop. Oops.
Waiting orders.
Pop this.
Finding us now.
Yeah, we're gonna go for that.
Warm up.
V-wings, time to clear the skies. Don't go through the. Oh, there's so many fighters,
I'm in range.
and more have just
Y-wing
arrived.
squadron reporting.
Let's see if we can get the space station down.
Waiting orders.
It's exactly what I wanted you to avoid. Now you've got a Gazanti like blasting the crap out of your back. Dun, 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 dun. We might actually be able to do this. We may survive
They're
this.
falling back.
Like hell, engage all
Y-wing
fighters.
standing by.
Fighters are now your primary objective, so all bombers switch targets. Do the bombers even get tracking weapons? I don't know what to do.
I'm on this one.
Ah. Knocked out a handful of fighters, but not enough. Not enough. I am concerned they're going to end up with like 150 stack fighters on some system somewhere because they keep falling back. Oh, maybe not with those kind of kills. I can deal with that.
Planetary control achieved.
Looks good to me. All right. Our ground forces are spread a bit. We got most of them over with the Hapes who are... Oh, they're currently blockading us at the... Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Reporting.
X-Wing, A-Wing move up. We're gonna group you guys
Underway.
together.
Enemy fleet approaching.
I need to start grouping up some larger
Tactical battle
fleet.
imminent.
What? What? Interesting.
Construction complete.
Ground forces? No, they must be moving ground forces around. Very weird. Join up with the cluster
Advancing.
fleet at the
Lost.
moment, and we should have a Corellian battlecruiser or two. And we've got two. So we're
We
getting
shall be
another
there
fleet.
shortly.
Third fleet set up. Then we're going to go over and break them. I would move ground forces to take Nal Hut at the moment, but we're kind of like blockaded by the last remaining Hapes.
Construction complete.
Did they really take Makir? I think they did. Those jerks took... Yes, they did. They're moving a
Construction
fleet through
complete.
right now. All right, let's get some space stations up. Damn it. Yeah, they're going back and forth to keep us from building space stations. Come here. We're going after them. We're not playing this game. Corellian fleet is mounted up and ready to go.
Right away.
Let's move in and stop this bullshit right here and now. Coruscant, what are you building? Whole lot of butt kiss. Give me
Vehicle in
Give me a
production.
couple of heavy armor units. We're gonna need those.
Constructing
Reporting.
And a
unit.
few air units on the ground. There we go. Hello, how are you? We're going to find you, and we're going to break you.
Building started.
Let's go ahead and get some defenses on the ground.
Nebulon B frigate
We
here.
want to move some, but not all of you. 'Cause we don't want them to walk in a group and take this back, so... Ground forces are inbound now. We're taking
Right
back
away.
my fleet. There shouldn't be anything on the deck. We just took this planet. Glass the planet. I don't think we do that. I'm pretty sure the New Republic does not do that.
commencing.
Auto-resolve it. Holy crap, baskets. We won it, but we lost most of the ground force. Auto-resolve, you have royally
Planetary
screwed me.
control achieved.
Once again.
Constructing.
Thank you for living up to exactly what we expected from you.
Reporting in.
To be completely honest. Tax 'em.
Beginning construction.
We knew that was coming. Damn you, auto-resolve.
Gun mode
Tactical
here,
battle
sir.
Why do you
imminent.
hate me? Auto-resolve that. It's just a space station. You already had a tier 3 space station. It hasn't even been that long. That was fast. Anyways, we took it back. The Hapes have been knocked back once more. We even have the Roshi asteroid belt, so there should be no more Hapes. They own this one world. We're gonna have to gather up our forces and punch them in the face if we're gonna do this. Wow, the only thing to survive that invasion was one tank. Where's Kashyyyk? Kashyyyk, give me some
Training
Wookiees.
troops.
Give me some more parties. Give me some
Vehicle
ground
in
troops.
production.
Give me some more armor. I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
Training soldiers.
I can't believe it. Don't trust auto-resolve. This is a lesson that I don't think I'll ever properly learn. Anyways, pushing back toward Fondor. This is the Fondor campaign. Who's in the lead of the fleet? That Nebulon base still is. Let's keep pushing forward. We're going for
Heading out.
Falleen next. We're coming to break them. Falleen, we're gonna go, with this fleet, we're gonna go right through the intersections, I think. Yeah, there's only a few squadrons there. This is the biggest fleet that we're aware of for Fondor.
Construction complete.
For the Fondor campaign. It's a 58, but they got those damn fighters.
Tactical battle imminent.
Tactical battle imminent. Now, we're not gonna be, I don't think we're gonna continue to do long distance raids with fighters. I think we're gonna go in hard this time. You learn it, but then you ignore it. That I didn't really learn it. Oh, man.
Ready for action.
All right, moving forward.
Moving to
So now that
destination.
X4 is out, I know that the mod author for the Star Wars X3 mod has mentioned on his ModDB page that he's already trying to work on it. I don't know how far he's gotten, but it's super
Frigate
exciting, the
standing
idea of
by.
having like
We're heading out.
maybe
I'm
a
right
Star
with
Wars
you.
mod in a game that has ship interiors, the full-on universe economy. Like that's, yeah, I'm totally down for that. Totally down for that. Dun, 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 dun.
I copy. Location confirmed.
We're gonna get close and come out of hyperspace, I think. So this may
Roger
be the
that.
sacrificial Nebulon B. The sacrificial Nebulon B. My players in the tabletop Star Wars campaign that we've got going on just yesterday found themselves aboard a abandoned Nebula Pelta class, which I'm a little
Form up.
sad isn't in
Moving
most
to
mods. They don't
coordinates.
really have the Pelta. The only one that I can think of, I think, is Raw, and the Clone Wars mod has the Pelta. Even though they were like mass-produced freighters kind of thing. But anyways, they found themselves on one, and they, through lots of choices that they
Awaiting
had
orders.
made, they made the situation so difficult for themselves. They ended up fighting a experimental tactical command droid from the Clone Wars, who was unaware that the war had ended. And they found themselves bottlenecked in a hallway by two droidicas, and they had accidentally split the party. It was awful. It was so
Copy.
bad.
Vectors
In the
set.
first
Roger.
salvo,
Engines
3 members
activated.
went down of the 2 fire teams. There's 2 fire teams of 4. So it was so, like, as a GM, like, I'm just watching things just snowball worse and worse and worse. Oh, my heart was going
Reporting.
100 miles a
Right
minute.
away.
Luckily, one of them had a shape charge on them and rolled amazingly well and managed to get the charge through a droidica's shield. And you know, if you've never seen how those things work, in the lore, a droidica's a bubble shield. These are the roly-poly droids that you see in the movies. If something is going slow enough, it'll actually pass through the defense field, right? That's why they're able to walk over stuff. They don't just bounce off walls and whatnot. So if it's going slow enough. He had made a tripwire explosive, and he had thrown it, or he had set it up, and then realized that the tripwire, he needs to gather it back up. He's not gonna be able to use it. But he didn't have time to take the wire off. So he gathered it back up. Droidica rolls around the corner. He throws it while holding the wire, and the roll was so good, I let him go ahead and, like, he slowed it down with the wire, and it went through the shield. Whoop. And the roll was high enough he destroyed it in one hit,
Frigate
saving
reporting.
himself and his team. And that was like 1 out of, I don't know, 10 things that happened that was like, if this fails,
Choose
somebody
your
on the party dies.
reinforcements.
All right, I know this is going to be really, really aggressive, but we're doing it. We're going in hard. We're going in after the
Fallout.
space
enemy
station.
is approaching.
Here we go. They don't have a plasma burst satellite, so it is fair game. We're going to bring in a couple of quasars to help
We're heading
mop
out.
up the enemy fighter
Location
squadrons that they
confirmed.
have, and we're going to bring in the most beautiful ship in the Republic fleet. The second time it's been a ship in the Republic fleet. The second Republic that it's served under, actually.
Yes, Commander. Proceed.
Got them on the run.
Damn it. I was
Weapons on.
purposefully not bringing in a lot of
Fire
ships to
at
hope that they
will.
would actually try to sit here and fight it.
Ready.
We
Fire
need to
at
take
will.
out enemy fighters.
Awaiting your orders.
And now they're running. Oh no, don't do it. A ship that they need is the Hammerhead. I would love to see the Hammerhead in this. Peaceman22, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, though. I don't know what would it be. Is there an ability in Awakening the Rebellion that would work well with the Hammerhead? Or I wonder if they could make like
System conquered.
a
Gunboat
ram
here,
ability
sir.
of some kind that allowed you to maybe push a ship. I don't think you could do that in this game.
Construction complete.
I can't think of an example of that. We do have some fighters
Construction
from Naboo.
unit.
Let's build a few more just to get a little bit more backup. 5 squadrons is nothing to shake a stick at. Why don't we get you joined back up with the
Reporting.
fleet? We need more anti-fighter support anyways. There's another 5 right there. We got 10 in ones just chilling out here. How we doing back here?
Complete.
Your orders, Bravo leader?
We are slowly building back up our forces. I think we're gonna go after Typhon.
Gunboat here, sir.
Reporting in.
Now that you guys have managed to blockade this world, we don't really need to sit here. I'll leave a blockade runner here. And then I'm gonna move the rest of the
Anyone
fleet
ready?
north.
Let's move
The reason
out.
that we're heading north is because we need to blockade these last 2 Imperial worlds in the back. That way we don't have
Reporting.
any surprises. We can meet up with some of the Corellian defense forces at Korlag.
Moving to coordinates.
Coruscant's building ground troops. Let's
Unit
get some
in
more
production.
ranged
Anyone
marauders.
reporting by?
Why not? How goes the war? It goes pretty
T-4B
well.
ready.
It goes pretty well. It's basically the New Republic exerting its will across the galaxy. at the
Construction
moment.
go.
complete.
We're going through, we're taking over the intersections, we're taking Aldzeri, we're pushing back the Black Sun's last remaining fighter squadrons, which is a shit ton, by the way, toward Thyfera, and eventually toward Fondor. And that's where I think we're going to be breaking them at that point.
Reporting.
Using a blockade runner to
Tactical
blockade
battle
seems wrong.
imminent.
I didn't think about it that way. Well, that's what we're doing. Dun, dun, dun. Don't forget, tax all the things. Indeed.
Nebulon B
Proper
frigate
government
here.
now. Gotta tax all the things. Hey, we're the New Republic. We're bringing universal healthcare, taxation, and it's peace and security. There we go, peace and security.
Choose your reinforcements.
Now we know they've got a metric ton of fighters, right?
En route.
So why don't we do, like Naboo has come with they're coming out with a vengeance.
Reinforcements
Let's
en
bring
route.
out all of the shiny yellow banana ships.
Reinforcements en
And
route.
no, I actually do really love the design
Enemy has been
of the
spotted.
N1. I think it's fantastic. It's very fitting for the planet that it comes
I've
from.
got a fix. Your orders, Bravo leader? Target locked.
Dun, 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 dun. Here we go! Come on, Boyles. Do they not have concussion missile launchers? I was sure they did.
Squadron reporting.
X-Wing, don't sit there and let the Naboo fighter pilots do all the work. Come on now. ME2388, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the stream. Appreciate it. I really do. Early morning sub bombs. That's a hell of a fuzzball right there.
Weapons online.
How is a Nebulon B's anti-fighter cover? Like, are you actually doing something here? They have individual health bars, and not a single one of them looks like they've ever been hit.
Weapons charged.
All right, hold here.
Heading
You know,
out.
weirdly enough, the Bolt Cruiser is supposed to be anti-fighter as well. Wow. I will never talk shit about you again, Bolt Cruiser. You just stomped that entire squadron. I kind of want to see if you can pull this off. Can you kill all these? I'll give you a little support fire in the back with the Marauder. But you only get one. Everybody only gets one.
Marauder cruiser here.
Marauder Cruiser here.
Activating weapons. Targeting systems active.
You better run. All right, I think it's time to win. Here we go. Liberation. Coming out of hyperspace now.
confirmed.
Bolt
Moving to
Cruiser OP.
coordinates.
Yeah, I don't think Bolt Cruiser OP. I think old
Reinforcements
ship's old
cancelled.
kind of thing.
Orders, sir.
But
Weapons online.
This is a liberation here.
let's go ahead and start
Vector
coming out of
set.
hyperspace with all of
Right
the
away.
things. And break them.
Reinforcements.
We
Awaiting
do
your
need to kill a
command.
space station. Let's go ahead and
Engaging the
engage. Use power to engines?
Encountering resistance.
Launch all fighters, prepare for combat.
Let's go ahead and start pulling you back.
Copy.
You don't want to play around with how much damage a space station can do.
Standing by. Ready for orders.
Let's do some
Definitely
damage.
don't want to do that. Rest of the fleet, though, can totally move forward. Let's get the fighter squadrons. Our biggest goal in life right now is kill all of the enemy fighters. Every fighter we kill is one fighter we don't have to fight later.
Reporting in.
Liberation is taking a lot of broadside fire right now. All right, switch all targets. Switch all targets to the enemy fighters. They're literally not moving.
On your tail.
They weren't moving, and you guys missed. Tryon, thank you for the 500 bits. I would much rather be under the far superior imperial system as opposed to the corrupt and defunct republic government set by the traitors and rebel scum. Ooh. Oh, them fighting words.
System control
Oh,
achieved.
man. Come on now. You know the Republic is far greater, far superior in every way. Except for maybe in cool-looking ships. I will give you that. All right? I will give you that. Da-da, da-da. It's the only time you want to live under the rule of the Empire is if you live in the core worlds, and only a few of them, the ones that really profited from it. Those would be like if you're looking for the easy lifestyle. That'd be the
Marauder
one.
cruiser
Everywhere else, hot garbage. Let's see if we can break an Imperial space station with the ships that we've got on hand with this fleet.
Heading out.
Da-dun, da-dun. That music. Today's episode may run a little later than normal because we are trying to push all the way through here. We want to start that
Order
Imperial
confirmed.
campaign, and we've got Stellaris starting up on the 6th, maybe 7th. It get to have a chance to get used to the new system and make the new Patreon page with new captain roles. As we start our, we are going to be playing as the baddies. We're going to be playing as the, we're gonna be like the mob, the space mob. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be like Darkco. People were like, what kind of name should we have? Armco? No, Darkco. So that's gonna be a thing that we do. All right, we're going to the next intersection. From intersection 3, we're gonna pick up a
Constructing.
space station so people can't invade us on the way. And who's leading the charge here? Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and bring the second fleet up.
Tactical
This is
battle
the anti. Oh,
imminent.
sweet. What? What? Oh, Borealis. All right, let's begin the battle. Don't have a lot of Imperial planets to be fighting over, so we'll jump in here, kick the crap out of a couple of TIE fighters, and be good to go. Hey, Spazzings, thank you for the 400 bits. Republic greater in every way, except canon, in my opinion. Except canon. I don't understand what you mean by except canon. As in their cannons aren't big enough? Du-du-du-du.
At your command. Armed and ready.
Choose your reinforcements.
Rolling forward. I don't think so, 500. I barely died at all last season, if anything, but old age. Now I can experience new deaths. True. There's a whole system now with like branch offices if you're playing as a mega corporation, or if you're playing as the criminals, you don't have to ask permission. You just set up what's considered
orders,
branch
sir?
offices, which is
Head
what I
well.
see as like, you know, chapters in organized crime, basically. And the new canon, like Disney, I don't know what the hell's going on with the Republic in the new canon. I've read the Leia book, which gives you a little indication of what's up, and it's basically a lot of people who are very nostalgic of the Empire days are like bringing it back, and that's how the First Order becomes a thing. But the movies are so poor at giving you an idea, the new movies, on what's going on in the greater galaxy. That's my biggest complaint with those movies, is that I don't know what's happening with like the New Republic. And where's their fleet? Where's their navy? Why are there's so much there that you have to find out in books. It's very disappointing.
Ready for action.
We're not gonna be messing too much with these guys. Let's go ahead and
Enemy
bring
units
in
sighted.
the new ship. Ooh, wow, look at that sensor range. I'm impressed. I'm bringing a couple of X-wings over here to cut
en
off
route.
these. Actually, let's come in close. I want to kill these bombers before they have a chance to respond.
Attack. Ready for command.
Take them down. This is why we have you. Ooh, ow.
Calling for me, sir.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
I've got my approach back.
Kill him, kill him, kill him. There we go. We're clear. Bomber's
Orders,
clear.
sir.
All right,
Roger
X-Wings,
that.
swing in there and
Fire.
kill that. Remember, we're a bit
Form up.
outgunned here
Stay in attack
with what we've
formation.
currently brought in.
Commander.
Attack formation.
Space station, there's a shipyard back there. Oh,
Order confirmed.
interesting. Yeah, I guess we can bring in a couple of heavy frigates and get work
Right
done.
away.
Let's do it.
Moving
Heavy
out.
frigates inbound.
Gunboat here.
You guys
sir.
join up with the main fleet.
Reporting in.
You roll this way. There's the actual space station we're looking for. Imperial space stations. It's only a tier 1 though. What we want to do is force a fight away from the space
Roger that.
station.
Form
So
up.
we can get them to come out here.
Around.
You know, just like that. That would be great. All right, let them leave. Let them leave. Let's switch those weapons this direction. Start taking out some of their supply. They've also got a golem platform in the back. Oh, God, they're far more prepared for this battle than I am. Come on,
Ready
boys.
for action.
You need to kill both of these ships before they get away.
Copy.
What's your ability? Oh, shield generation. Okay.
Frigate standing by.
Ah, look at the Carillion frigates. Oh, it's weird. It's got a very strange looking bow to it.
I copy.
Wow,
Moving
they are
out.
doing a number on you.
Waiting
Can we
orders.
kill them with fire now?
Open fire.
I'm bringing in some backup.
Command received. Roger
See if we
that.
can clear out the enemy
Heading out.
fighters. They do seem to have a ton of them.
Form up.
We don't want to be losing
Moving
ships
to
here.
attack
So
position.
fighting retreat for the fleet.
We've got
Fighting
them on
retreat.
scopes.
Your orders.
Oh, there's a real bad slowdown. Not sure what's going on there. All
Moving into
right, so a little
position.
bit more backup, a little
Right
bit more
away.
range. Let's see if we can kill these fighters, kill off the rest of these. Really? They're not.
Reporting.
How are you not dead?
Star Destroyer
How are you not
standing
dead?
by.
Doesn't do us any good if you don't kill them. Let's clear out the fighters. How many bombers in this whole fleet?
Star Destroyer reporting in.
This is I mean, we gotta. It's the Golan platform I have a problem with. We can take this down. We can take this down, no problem. It's the Golan platform that'll wreck us.
Yes, Commander.
All right, we'll kill the last of the defenders.
Attack commencing.
Let's go ahead and focus our fire on the Carrack.
Awaiting
Give me
Squadron,
the
move out.
X-wings. Sure.
Roger.
Swing in here.
Activating
Give them a gun. Zoom in quick. Don't give them a chance to return fire. Whole battle group of freaking concussion missile launching badasses. Fire.
Target in sight.
There they go. Missiles away.
Scratch one.
That is
Targeting
4 dead
enemy.
Spartans.
Attacking.
All right, cover that X-wing squadron if you would be so
Awaiting
kind.
your orders.
Wow,
Heading
that's a
to
lot of ships
destination.
coming this way. Gonna break off with our fighters to see if we can get work
Awaiting
done.
orders.
Go ahead and cover them.
Choose
We do have
your
backup we can bring in.
reinforcements.
We're gonna
Moving
bring
out.
it in now
On
to
my
see if we
way.
can take out a couple squadrons here. I mean, at least we're taking out some of the
Standing by.
defenders, but yeah, I'm thinking we may have to pull back.
Yes, sir.
Unless we can
Underway.
drain their whole
Weapons
squadron
ready.
like
Going for their
capability
laser.
here. I'd like to take out their shipping. Actually, I'd like for them to retreat if they feel that this is untenable.
Awaiting your command.
All right, come on
Roger
back.
that.
Help kill the assault
Attack.
nebulon.
Copy.
Micro this a bit more.
Mission activated. Let's move
See
out.
if we can manage to get them to fall back.
Forward.
We must break their morale. Come on, fall back, boys. You know you want
Your
to.
command.
Abandon your space stations.
Send in Home 1 and the SSD. Oh, wait. Oh, why you gotta bring up old shit?
Attack.
Why you gotta bring up old shit, Street? Oh, man. You guys would be so pissed if I didn't use those ships. If I kept them in the back,
Commander.
if I played safe with them and never saw them actually
Weapons at the
fight.
ready.
Or the
Ready
only
to
time they
fire.
ever fought was if they were way in the back line. And I spammed retreat every time things
Moving
looked
into
bad.
position.
It
Moving
would
out.
get really, really old really fast.
Reporting in.
All right, let's see if we can take down the space station without getting in the Golan platform range. It's questionable, because every fighter that's going to get into range
Roger
is
that.
going to get kind of stomped.
Choose your reinforcements.
It's
Form up.
not worth losing the fleet over.
Open fire.
Oh yeah,
Attack
kick the
that
crap
target.
out of that Carrack, please. There you go.
Attacking target.
As soon as your weapons are in
Reporting.
range, I'm going to tell you to stop.
Destroyer here.
Roger that. Form up.
All right, fighters, I need you clearing out these enemy
Awaiting orders.
bombers. Don't let them get
Copy.
free hits.
Copy. Fire
It's
at
taking
will.
damage, and the space station isn't firing. All right, I'll stop. We're shelling it, looking
I
good.
copy.
Start clearing them out.
Form up.
Did we just
I
lose?
copy.
No, they're here.
Reporting.
They're just farther in the back or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
sir.
look at how many fighters they're spawning. We did manage to take it. Cool.
Reporting.
Swing around this way.
We're
Let's see if we can
moving
take out
out.
the space station.
Yes.
There's a
command.
really weird setup.
Advancing.
Run.
Acknowledge.
Run, 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 run.
Heading
Full
out.
burn, run. You guys went too deep. You went too deep.
Ready.
You're 1v4,000. Get out of there. Ah, that Golan's nothing but guns and angry people. Don't go near that.
Star Destroyer
Wow, you actually
standing
managed
by.
to survive that. Well, sort of. We've got incoming torpedoes. Incoming torpedoes
Full
off
speed.
the starboard bow. Ow.
The
Alright,
missile launchers
begin your
are the
attack.
primary target.
Missile launches are your
Star
primary
Destroyer
target. I don't
reporting
even
in.
know if we have. No, just fire. Anybody got any ion cannons? Yeah. Swap to those and fire.
Attacking. Yes, Commander.
And don't get within firing range, please. Remember, we're gonna kill these and we may run. Oh, we're in shelling range. Just stay here. Let the big guns handle it. All right, you're growing on me, ship. You're growing on me. Space station is down. Fleet is kind of engaging. I like this little formation too, keeping it tight. Ah, they're not gonna retreat, are they? Even with me taking out the space station, they're not gonna retreat. And they're sticking to their Golan platform. Balls. Without bombers, we can't take this. Because this thing is nothing but turrets and fighter squadrons. Alright. I guess we're falling back.
Choose your reinforcements.
Like, looking at our firepower. Can we pull this off? Pretty big question mark right now. Not without taking out the shield generator. No, and all we've got is E-wings and just a handful of K-wings. Yeah, lead them back. Just run. Lead them back. We've got plenty of cover with all of the Corvettes. If it wasn't the support fleet, we could take this. Streams like, where's the balls to the walls Shaq attitude that we love. Hey, there's a difference between balls to the walls and suicide, and tactically this is untenable. We're not gonna win this. I mean, we do have another destroyer we could bring in. If we had a Carillion battle cruiser, maybe.
Cancelled.
Well, all we've got is light frigates. Nope, we're calling it.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
This isn't even like a victory with high casualties. I'm pretty sure this is just death. Hey, sometimes I make good decisions. All right, that was their Global Tech Space 1. Excellent. We'll wait until the bigger battle cruisers finish up over Corellia, and we'll bring them in. Speaking of bigger battle cruisers over Corellia.
Marauder cruiser here.
Why can't I make them?
Tactical battle imminent.
What? Wait a minute. Why can't I make Carillion ships? Is there a cap? There might be a cap to the Carillion vessels you can make. Are they that strong? Where's the fleet? Intersection 2? Yeah, that's weak sauce. We'll just auto-resolve that.
Planetary control achieved.
That is bull. That is lies and deceit. All right, well, one of our
Construction complete.
fleets has managed... Oh, we need to get some ground forces over here. Take Aratus.
Corruption has been removed.
We do.
Construction
Let's start mounting
complete.
up. You join up
Moving
here.
out.
We need bombers.
Unit
Give
in
me B-wings.
production.
Like they're going out of style. And let's start getting all of our ground forces together. R2 and C-3PO. You know what? You're coming with us. You're signing on with us.
Marauder cruiser here.
Ithor infantry squadrons, you're coming with me. Heavy armor from Corellia. Let's go. Luke? Kyle? I don't know why you're by yourselves. Come with me. Marauder cruiser here. All right, you guys are gonna mount up. We should have fleet ground troops trained up at Camino as well. So we can move you in. We'll actually meet you guys there. It's the shorter route.
V-Wing Squadron reporting.
I have a filter on? Oh, I have a filter on. What's the filter reset button? Da-da-da-da-da. No, I don't have a filter on.
T4B ready.
Space, filters. Something has gone awry. Wait, I'm clicked on the, no, that's Coruscant. Whoops. Yeah, I had a space filter on.
V-Wing Squadron reporting.
We need battle cruisers. Am I lose it? There's no battle cruiser on this list. Destroyer, Carillion Heavy, Frigate, Frigate. Did we lose the space station on here or something? Maybe we need tier 4?
Under construction.
I don't remember. Alright, so how do we want to play this? Ground invasion or space invasion first? Probably
V-Wing
ground
squadron
invasion first.
reporting.
You guys are all gathered up? You are. Reinforcements are on the way. I am pretty excited about this starting up another campaign, especially playing as the Empire. One, all new units to learn exactly how their roles work, how we can fight the good fight, or I guess the evil fight, playing as the Empire. But we also get a lot of units that have been bugged out in this campaign for a while. Remember when we had officers that gave us X-Wings and Z95s? Well, we haven't had that in a while because they bugged out maybe 20 episodes in. Well, there's the Imperial version of that,
V-Wing
whatever that is.
squadron
I know they get a
reporting.
building that allows them to have TIE garrisons, and that sounds amazing. So, I'm looking forward to it. Hurry up, guys. I want to do this ground invasion. And you... No, you guys are actually going to join up with the building up.
Heading out.
Join up there.
Heading out.
I want more B-Wing
Vehicle
squadrons.
in
We
production.
need them. I think we're ready for a ground invasion. Who's leading it? I'd like to do just regulars first. Actually, no. Let's bring in a Betty.
Invasion commencing.
Oh, yeah, we get the Forge, too. Oh, there's so much cool shit we're going to get as the Empire. This map is what? What is this map?
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away.
You can hear this thing idling. That's actually pretty cool. I don't see any capturable points either. Alright, we'll leave it as a small squad and see if we can find a capture point and get a sensor array on. This map seems massive.
T4B mobile.
There's one. Cool. Let's set up
Moving into
there. We'll get a
position.
sensor array online. This is a crazy map.
We've secured a build
like-
pad.
Oh, it's all desert. Or is that... No, that's water. Just that off color that's got... Alright, sensor
Node
online.
constructing.
See what's out there. And then we'll build out our rest of our ground force. Might be better that we just move forward.
T4B ready.
Yeah, we'll move forward. We'll
Right away,
capture another
sir.
point. Oh, if this is all water, are we gonna be able to even pass
Construction
through?
complete.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to pass through. It's not all water. The beach actually starts
We've
over here, so the map is a
secured
little bit of a
build
lie.
pad.
What is that? Hostiles?
We've lost a build pad.
The Twi'leks have sided with the Consortium. I don't like it.
We've secured a
Alright,
landing
we've got a
zone.
full build pop now. Let's get some... Oh shit, you're the hover variant?
Reinforcements cancelled.
You are, though.
Course plotted.
Let's get the hover variants in. Actually, let's get all hover vehicles in that we've got.
Adjusting
We
navigator.
don't have a lot of them. But what we have, we're going to use.
Give me the target.
Head on down here.
Underway.
Capture
Following
this
your
other
lead.
point. Oh, there is a river through here. There's a route through the middle, though, so we should be okay. Landing ground forces now.
We've got them. Send reinforcements.
You got one squad. You need to calm down.
Brigade here.
Switch to rockets, though, so you can kill that vehicle quick. A little bit of a slowdown. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't one-shot him.
Yes.
Come on, rebels. I'll bring you reinforcements if you actually need them, and it does look like you're gonna need them.
I'll follow your lead.
Come on, as soon as you have it's ours, I'll bring you in another heavy tank.
Reinforcements
Doesn't actually look like they
cancelled.
need them. All right, hover vehicles, come with me.
Attack tank copies. Ready to deliver.
We've secured
So you guys
a
can go
landing
off into the
zone.
water.
Attack tank copies.
Oh, it's so nice. Glad I actually had some units.
All lights
Let's go find their
green.
base. Maybe we can sneak in. You know what you actually need? You need
Heading
more
out, sir.
regulars.
Right away.
It looks like it's infantry that's doing the damage to you.
Ready for command.
All right, how much you want to bet their base is like right here?
Stand clear.
Wow, those rockets. Oh man, have I not given you a fair shake yet? That is amazing.
Preparing assault salvo.
Oh god, here
All
comes
lights
that.
are green.
Oh god, you're gonna die. Fire. Switch targets. Switch targets.
Unit destroyed.
Fall back. Fall back.
Copies. All lights are green.
Fall back.
Main cannons charged.
We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold here.
Underway.
That was a bit more extreme than I expected. Yeah, that turret came online. That sucked.
Right away, sir.
We'll bring in some really slow-moving units,
Heading
and
out,
we'll
sir.
walk them forward. It looks like we've got a clear path. We just gotta walk up this direction. So, any more troops back here? Nope. Everybody's all accounted for. Whoops! I missed my. Moved my whole game window. There we go. Fixed it. It's freezing up because I'm moving my game window around. I'm playing windowed mode. Luke, why don't you lead the
I'll be
force?
there.
Maximum unit capacity.
Ba-bum-bum. Emmy
Great to have you
2388,
with us,
thank you
Commander
for
Skywalker.
the gifted sub to Commander Assassin. Appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, ground forces. Your job is to move forward, attack, move. Hopefully you'll form up before you go. Yep. And then we'll come in and attack from the north.
Attack tank copies.
What are you hitting? Ah, you found a bunker. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm just gonna let you continue to push forward. Switch to rockets. Take out those vehicles. Luke, where are you at?
I'm with you. They won't see anything.
Run. Get underneath him.
May the
Now
force
attack him.
be with me.
How about we kill the artillery that's shelling you and probably killing you all? There we go. Good job.
Stay close to me.
We've secured
May
a
the
build
force be
pad.
with
Ooh,
me.
Luke, you're getting your ass kind of kicked right now. Run, Luke, run.
They're after me.
Run, Luke, run. Ah, Luke's down.
Ready for battle, sir.
We just got alphaed by, I think, all of the artillery, but most of the enemy should be attacking us now, so we can start pushing in. I don't know if we killed the base here, or the defense. What is
Bombing
it?
run available.
There it is. Kill that quick. Go for that.
Bombers at the ready.
Bombers inbound now. Probably could have used him over here, actually, now that I think about it. That's all right.
Gold
Switch targets.
Squadron commencing attack.
Switch weapons. 2 normal blasters and take out the infantry.
Unit destroyed. Unit
They are
destroyed.
throwing.
Almost there.
Holy crap, how many units did they have on
Unit
here? Bombing run is
destroyed.
here. They've about taken out their
On
production
target.
facilities. We're going to have to bring in
Right
more
away.
reinforcements. They have
Transmission
a
received.
lot
Heading out, sir.
of units on the
Right
deck
away.
right now.
Heading out, sir. Right away.
Maximum
Now we're going to
unit
have to go get
capacity.
Luke.
Form
All
up.
right, keep pushing. Keep pushing back. Keep firing. Fighting a tree. Give them rockets.
Good copies.
Did you guys manage to take that building out?
Ready to deliver.
Yes? Yes, you did.
Clear.
Awesome.
Ready for command.
It looks like we may have
I'm here, sir.
their
Will
attention.
do. I'll follow your lead. All lights
Back into the
green.
water. Yeah, they've actually managed to turn back
Main
around.
cannons
So
charged.
back into the water. Start pushing forward. Luke has been more likely captured, and we'll have to go rescue him somewhere.
Right away.
So I don't know how that works, as they're starting to run out of units.
Destroyed.
So now that the enemy has pushed back, are they chasing us into the water? No, yes they are.
Unit
They
destroyed.
chased us into the water because they had the same units.
Combat speeder reporting for duty.
Well, you might as well just fight it while we push forward.
Yes, sir.
It's a costly battle.
Fall out,
Just
troops.
look at that. We do have an orbital strike
We've
just about
secured
ready, so if
a
they do
build
try to hold
pad.
us,
We can
I
cover
should
you.
have called the bombing run in right here. I
Unit
underestimated the amount of firepower that they had.
We lost a build
Could have saved us a lot of trouble.
Guarding the
Good
rear.
airstrike right here in this little canyon would have been perfect. No worries though. Yep, through the trees. And they've got line of sight on us now.
We can cover you. Yes,
Run.
I can do that.
Let's go steal something. Okay, we're not stealing that. I don't know if he'll make this, but I kind of want to try. Go! No, he's not gonna make it. Not without
Go.
Lucas to
I'll
cover.
follow your lead.
Give me a ping. I want to see what they've got back there. Oh, nothing too crazy.
Bombardment available.
There's the bombardment ready to go, calling it in on their
Bombardment
defenses.
incoming.
Hopefully they get a good lucky shot right there.
Ready for attack.
Nice.
Right behind you.
Decent damage on the structure too. Almost half its life.
We've secured a build pad.
Dun, dun, dun. Don't let him get away. He's gonna cause you so much trouble.
Attack.
Oh, one of them hit, but it didn't kill.
Fire. Following your lead. Open
Come on,
fire.
one rocket.
Ready to
One
defend.
shoulder-mounted rocket will do the job.
You lost a build pad.
People. Moving into position. We're right behind you.
Oh, this place was built up. For some reason, I was expecting way less. This is a barracks, right? It's a black market. Come on. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Ah, there's one more building. Moving on.
Acting tough.
There's like 2 special forces guys in the back left out of like the 5-man squad. And that's gonna be, go ahead and speed this up. That's gonna be the battle. So that leaves us with what? 1 Imperial planet left outside of the capital shipyards in the south.
We are victorious.
Losses on here were rough, though. Holy crap. Get out of here. I don't want to see it.
System conquered.
They're dug in deep.
Mission log updated.
That bombing run would have done it, too. Let's see where they put Luke. So, rescue Luke. Luke is on Ord Abana. Ord Abana. He's way over
Corruption
here?
has been removed.
Alright. Alright. We might be able to do something here. We could take... I kind of love this plan. We take Rebel Special Forces. We take Kyle. We take R2-D2 and C-3PO.
V-Wing Squadron
We
reporting.
take... another saboteur group, Rebel Infiltrators.
On our
Jedi,
way.
are you guys considered stealthy? No, you're not. Jedi are not stealthy, everybody. And we go and we rescue him. Ordoban is only a planet with a 3 build pop on it, so we might be able to do this. We're going on an
Construction
operation to rescue them.
complete.
V-Wing
We'll start
Squadron
filtering over
reporting.
there. I want to see what they've got anyways. So Ordabama,
Of
get the
course,
first
sir.
one over. A plan that we haven't fought over in ages. Not since like
Destination acknowledged.
the opener where we had Alloan blockaded pretty heavily. I think we still even have the ion cannon there. Yeah, we still do. Heavily defended planet. Da-na-na-na.
On my
Move
way.
you guys over. Do we have anyone else that would be considered commando
V-Wing
capable
Squadron reporting.
stealth unit that we'd want to bring in? I mean, part of me wants to bring in Leia because I think it'd be hilarious, but kind of unnecessary. Is it space station only? Oh man, it is space station only. Oh man, this is gonna be even easier. Screw that. We don't need ground forces for this.
V-Wing Squadron reporting.
Yeah, we're literally just gonna
We're
go over there
moving
and
out.
smack them. Let's go get Luke. They're holding him at a space station. Put a space
Building
station here
started.
too. I was planning a raid.
Tactical battle imminent.
It's just a
System
single space station.
control
Hey
achieved.
Luke, welcome back. We broke you out of their orbital prison. Fair enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Ran a little bit later than normal, but I think we're doing pretty good. I think the next episode's going to end up being the last. Taking over Fondo and Thyfera, fighting the last of the Black Sun fleet, which is pretty massive. They do have Indor and Artaka. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We might be able to get. We might do 2 more episodes. And then we're going to start the Imperial campaign. Gives a chance for them to balance out the new version of Awakening the Rebellion as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to Stellaris later on this week. So keep an eye out for an update to that. We're going to do an update on the patron for the captain's list. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works out with the new planetary systems and how they're dealing with the building things on planets and populations have all been reworked. There's a trade system now. Very cool. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more sci-fi modding gaming goodness, and thank you so much for hanging out and watching. I really do appreciate it. Later, everybody.